Okay, so I'm Kirthar. I'm gonna do a run of Blazing Chrome, which is basically like a love letter to the 16-bit. Oh, are we live? Alright, I'm Kirthar. I'm gonna do the Blazing Chrome run for you, and which is basically like a love letter to the 16-bit Contra games. And yeah, it's a really great game. Let me just get into the main menu here, and maybe you can check the bid war for this game, which is the character selection.
Certainly. Okay, so we were talking about this earlier. Marva has not been beaten out by Doyle, so you will be playing as Marva.
Alright, cool. Also, I think I spelled the name wrong in the bid war. It's Mavra.
Marva, oh, okay.
But that's fine.
Yeah, it might have been someone spelling it wrong when they put it in. I don't know, it might not have been you, but for me it says Marva on the page, that's just what I was going at. But either way, Marva
Yeah.
is the winner.
Yeah, so yeah, let's blaze some Chrome. Time will start after I select the mission and when it goes to black, so I'll try to count down as well as I can here. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so fastest way to move in this game is to roll as much as possible. You also have iframes on your rolls, so you can roll through enemies like this. Also, everything is a one-hit kill, unless you have the shield, which I just picked up here, and I picked up a weapon called the, well, we call it the P weapon. Not really sure what the official name is, but this is like the bread and butter of the whole run. It one-shots most enemies, and you can charge it up like this, and just wreck everything. We're not gonna use that a whole lot, but it's useful in some places. Best damage is if you just spam the small shafts, basically. And yeah, just gonna make our way through here, and we're gonna pick up what we call the speed bot right here. It not only makes you run faster, it also gives you a double jump. And obviously, since this makes us go faster, we're gonna use it as much as possible in the run. And here comes the first mid-boss. Not really much to say. He tries to shoot me, but he dies. That's... Oh, by the way, here's the best character. You call him Hey Bro. He's a cool guy. Anyway, so we're gonna move into what's supposed to be like kind of an art scholar. You saw the mech behind there, but we're gonna skip that because it's slow to use it. And instead I'm just gonna try to get through here with the peak gun, but I lost it, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to try to make our way through here without... Well, that went pretty well. I lost my weapon. When you die in this game, you lose the weapon that you have equipped, and also the bot that you have. So now I lost the speed bot as well, and I only have the machine gun. Fortunately, there's a new P weapon here, so we can just pick that up right before the boss. And here he is, first phase of the boss. Not too much to say about this guy. Let's shoot him until he dies. So yeah, the P weapon is like insanely powerful compared to all the other weapons if you cannot spam it. It's not really like super mashy. You just have to have a good rhythm. If you mash too fast, then you miss shots, and if you mash too slowly, then yeah, you just too slower, basically. So yeah, here's the boss. Last phase of the boss. You have to shoot the head until he staggers, and then you shoot the heart. Hopefully we can get him in 3 cycles here. Alright, cool. So that's the first mission out of 6. So yeah, a pretty good pace here. Although I did lose my speed bot, so I'm gonna have to go to mission 4 next. The thing about the start of this game is you can pick any of the 4 first missions. You can do them in any order. But since I lost my speed bot, I'm gonna go to mission 4 because I get a speed bot right off the bat here, more or less. It's right here. There we go. So now we're fast again. Some cool platforming here. And there's another little mid-boss. make quick work of it with the P weapon. And some treacherous platforming here. We made it through. Ooh, okay. Almost messed that up. Alright, here's the cool mini-boss. I'm gonna try to manipulate his movement as much as possible, and it should be easy to do. Oh, I moved too far forward. That's fine. We're just gonna have to do this. Alright. That went well. We didn't die, so that's the main part there. Also, you can smack him on the way out if you want to. And yeah, let's just make our way through here. Just keep rolling. And we're gonna pick up the shield here, so I can just go through that whole mess without having to worry. And here's another mini-boss. This game has a lot of mini-bosses. And we're just gonna have to roll back like that, and then right here we get a new speed bot, so now we're fast again. Gonna make our way up here, make use of the double jumps, very useful. Almost got shot there, that's fine. Now the boss we fought before is coming back, but not to worry. We have the P weapon. So yeah. So here's a pretty cool auto-scroller, I gotta say, like, it looks pretty cool. Also the soundtrack in this game is amazing. I think the auto-scroller parts have like some of the best music, and this one is certainly not an exception. So what I'm trying to do here is, I'm trying to lock the reticle like in the middle, because all the enemies spawn like out from the center of the screen, so if I keep shooting there, I'm gonna kill like most enemies before they even come close to me, so that's also a way to speed this whole autoscroller up, because the faster you kill the enemies, the faster all the other enemies spawn, basically, so you can just... Yeah, as you can see, like, I don't even get to see any enemies. There's supposed to be a bunch of enemies coming at me, but they're all dead before they even have a chance. But yeah, I also want to mention that I'll be donating $5 for every death, and I think I had like 1 death so far in the first mission, so that's $5 so far. So if any of you in chat wanna match that, then it would be awesome if you went along with that. But yeah. Almost at the end of this autoscroller here. I'm gonna stop shooting so we can listen to the soundtrack a little bit. Right, so we have a little bit... Oh, okay. Try and line up in the middle. It's kinda awkward sometimes, but wasn't a big problem. So, oh, there's a butterfly in my room. I hope it doesn't fly in my face. I'm gonna try to position myself in a good place here. There's a mini-boss here. If I stay here, you shouldn't move too much. Alright, he moved away, but it wasn't a big problem. Alright, so that's the end of the autoscroller. So here comes the boss, which we like to call Krillin. Hopefully we won't see why we like to call him Krillin. I'll explain after the fight. See how this goes. So you have to shoot off the arms first, and then you can shoot the middle section here. Oh, we might... Okay, cool. So yeah, the reason we call him Krillin is if you don't kill the last phase, like, fast enough, he's gonna shoot a destructive disc at you. So that's basically, like, he shoots a destructive disc right before he dies, so that's why we call him Krillin, basically. Yeah, that's the second mission, although it's mission 4, but it's the order we're doing these missions. So now we're gonna go to mission 3 to make it more confusing, and this stage sucks. Like, it's a cool stage, but man, in the speedrun it's not fun. Well, it's fun, but it's hard, basically. Oh, kinda messed that up. It's fine. Oh, I had to kill this worm. Oh, okay, that was kinda sloppy. That's fine. Alright, so there's a turret right here. I can just jump over it because I have double jump. don't have to shoot it. We have to shoot that one though. And just gonna take out the swarm coming up. Boom. This one I have to shoot again. Alright, gonna take it a bit slow here. This can be treacherous. Alright, so we're gonna have to take out 2 of these swarms here. I'm gonna pick up the defense spot here for some safety. There we go. And we just pick the speed bot back up, and now we're fast again. Doesn't cost anything to pick up that defense spot, so you always do it. So now we're in a little escalator here, or what do I call it? Elevator. Elevator is the word. Just gonna take out some enemy waves here. Oh, you're alive, okay. And that's it. Now we're moving on to the mid boss here. Also, I picked up this weapon. We're not gonna make much use of it, but it's actually very useful for the boss at this stage, but I'll explain that later. So, just gonna move a little bit to the side here to dodge these projectiles. We should be dead soon. There we go. Alright. So here comes the worst, like the most difficult part of the speedrun. Mostly because of this one enemy that you're gonna see right here. The dogs. They are fast, they never stop chasing you, and they jump in a weird, like, pattern. But we do have the speed bot, so we can outrun them pretty easily. They're still... Ooh, I almost died. Okay. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad, because then I would lose all the stuff I had, but we survived. Okay, I'm glad we made through that. That's actually, like, super duper hard to get through without dying, so... Alright, now we're at the boss, so it's pretty gross. You have to shoot these 2 eyes. Also, there are worms coming out from the sides, so now we have the eyes out. Just have to take care of the worms. You have to shoot them 3 times each, and after you shoot them 3 times, they die like that. But when they die, they start shooting some acid at you instead. So you just have to dodge those. Go. Alright, so here's where the whip comes in. I'm gonna start to shoot with the P weapon a little bit, but I'm gonna use the whip right here, because now we're gonna wiggle it around here, because he moves pretty erratically around here, so it's hard to shoot him like with the normal weapons. So with the whip you can kind of like wiggle it in place and keep doing damage to him while moving around under him. So yeah, that's very useful. That's probably gonna be the only time you see the whip though, since the P weapon is so powerful. So yeah, that's mission 3. So now we're on mission 2. 4th in the order, but yeah. If you played Contra 3 or Contra Hardcore, you probably recognize this type of autoscroller. Nice little homage to that, riding a bike and taking out enemies as fast as you can here. But yeah, it's pretty much the same deal as the previous autoscroller. Just kill the enemies as fast as possible, and the next wave will spawn faster, basically. So yeah, if you have any donations or messages you want to read out, then now is the perfect time.
Yeah, we did get a donation during the last run, the Final Fantasy Free Enterprise run, from Infinius for $10, who says, "Much love from the FE community. How well can centaurs play Dance Dance Revolution?" And that is a good question, and not one that I've ever considered before. So, if anyone in the chat has any answers for how well centaurs can play Dance Dance Revolution, be sure to let us know. Maybe sneak it in a donation comment or something like that. Who knows?
All right. Awesome. So yeah, there's another weapon that I just picked up, which we're probably not gonna see, but I can show it up a little bit here. Like, it's a grenade launcher, basically. Oh, okay. Didn't accidentally use it there, but that's fine. But yeah, as long as I don't lose my P weapon, I'm gonna be using this for the rest of the run. So here's a little meter boss right here. Picking up the speed bot or defense bot here, because I'm gonna take a damage boost right here. Oh, that might have been too early. Oh, that's fine. I can take another hit. That's fine. if you like hug the right side there while you're killing him, you actually don't have to watch the like death animation. So it saves a few seconds if you do that. I'm gonna play it a bit safe here. I don't want to lose my weapons. Oh, we're fine. There we go. So now we're on the train that we were chasing, and we're gonna be seeing a few like arena style rooms here. We have to kill all the enemies before we can move on, so having a speed bot here is not too useful, but we're gonna pick this up anyway, because we don't have anything else to use. Oh, whoops, used the wrong thing there. And wait for him to spawn. And take these two guys out. There we go. Oh, come on. Alright, so now we're coming up on what we like to call the eyeball wall ball monster. And first we're gonna have to deal with this DVD screensaver attack. Alright. Not too bad. Yeah, shoutouts to Dr. Robo for coming up with that name, by the way. Oh, I'm gonna have to dodge that. Hopefully we won't see another laser here. Yep. Cool. Alright. Next room. I actually hate this next room. It's kind of easy to die. There's a lot of enemies cramped up in one room here. Alright, cool. That's very risky to do, but I wanted to do it anyway. Usually you want to kill that first worm, but you can kind of just like jump below him and like give him a smack to get out of the way. But if you mistime the jump or the slash, you're pretty much dead. Alright, making our way to the boss. We want to keep at least one shield here. It's going to be very useful against the boss. Here's another mini boss, giving us some pretty good RNG. You can either jump or shoot or use a shield. Jumping is the best thing you can do, basically. So here's the boss of this mission. He's very hard casually, but in a speedrun is a joke if you have a shield, because you can just damage boost there and you're done. We don't even get to see past the first attack, basically. And that's very good, because all of the other attacks that he has are like super hard to dodge, so that went very well. Alright, so that's the first 4 missions done. We only have mission 5 and 6 left, which now we can move on to mission 5 after beating the first 4 there, so... And what do you know? Here's another autoscroller. So, if you have anything you want to say, any donations or anything, now is a good time as well.
Okay, well, perhaps I could remind people about our file name bid wars we've got going on. We have file name bid wars for The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, Pokemon Red Blue, and Pokemon Shield going on. And because of various issues with Tiltify, just make sure that you get what you want the name to be in with your donation comments if you do decide to donate towards any of those bid wars, and we can accommodate for that. So just make sure you include it in your donation comments. Thank you.
Alright, awesome. So yeah, the cool thing about this autoscroller is there are some kind of like Battletoads Turbo Tunnel parts here where you have to dodge or like jump over some obstacles. But yeah, the good thing, it's not as hard as in Battletoads, so I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, here's another mini-boss. He's not even gonna have a chance to attack us. Bye-bye. That's just how powerful this weapon is. You can just melt everything. I feel bad for that guy, actually. Like, he doesn't even get a chance to show his big snowball. Alright, so that's pretty good. So some more Battletoads stuff here. And after this part we're gonna have another mini-boss before we exit the autoscroller part of this mission. Oh, we have these guys too. Right, so I'm gonna swap my defense bot out for speed bot. And here it comes. Big jump. Should be dead soon here. If I didn't miss out. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we're done with the autoscroller. And this was pretty scary up until like a few days ago when I found a new, well, not a new strat, but I don't know why I did that. That was bad. Alright. So, never mind the strats. Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm dying a lot. I'm gonna take these guys out. There we go. Alright. Doing the super safe. I don't have any good weapons now, so... Now we're gonna take this mech here, and I'm gonna pick up this shield here, just for safety. Oh, whoops. And just gonna dash my way to the finish line here, basically. Gonna try to get here and wait for this weapon to spawn, because I really want to get the P here for the boss. So we got it. Right, so I have this big laser. As long as we stand right below it, the laser doesn't actually hit us. It's got like a funky hitbox. It's like active on the sides of the laser, but not in the middle, so you can just stand still and not get a hit there. But that was pretty good. And moving on to the last section of this mission. Well, that was unfortunate. That's fine. This part is pretty tricky, but we get past it without any huge issues. Just gonna take it real nice and slow here. There we go. And now we're at the boss of this mission here. Just gonna take out these lamps here. There we go. Now we take out the mother lamp on the side here. Cool. So now we're at the last phase of the boss. I'm gonna try to get a quick kill here. So I'm gonna charge up this this beam here, wait for him to come up, and try to blast him as much as possible while he jumps over me, and should get it. Oh, that's so close. Okay, we had to wait for him to do another jump here, but he should be dead like immediately here. Yeah. That was very close. I almost got the quick kill. You can kill him before like he goes away when it comes from below. But yeah, that was alright. Alright, cool. So yeah, almost done with the game. Only have one mission left, which is more or less like a small boss gauntlet. It's not really much of a platforming stage. So I'm gonna pick up... Oh, not that. Whoops. Okay. I was gonna go for the defense spot there, but... Well, let's try something new, I guess. This might get a bit scary, actually. So yeah, here... now we get to see the attack bot, which is not very good in the speedrun. Because you're supposed to be like rapid firing with it, but we don't rapid fire with the beam, with the P weapon, so it's not very useful. Yeah, we're gonna pick up the spot right there, and look who's back. Commander Set from Mission 4, one of the mini-bosses we fought before, but he's back. And he's got some new tricks up his sleeve. So, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's nice, okay. So, we got some good RNG there. He did like 2 top slashes. Sometimes he can do like a full slash, so you have to like, jump over it or dodge through it. But yeah, he was very nice to us. So now we're fighting a big robot here in the background. And now we have to take out this like shapes, cubes, diamonds, whatever you want to call them. And when you take one out, you enter an auto-scroller. Awesome. So you have to like dodge some cubes, and some cubes have enemies in them. And coming up there's some spikes you have to jump over. And at the end of the auto-scroller, you have to like fight a hologram of yourself, basically. So yeah, there's not really much else to say about this fight, but if you wanna read any donations or messages, like donation incentives, then now's probably a good time for that.
Okay, well, I do want to remind everyone about what Zobni just put in chat, that we only need 19 more cents for the advanced run of Super Monkey Ball to be met. So if anyone, reminder that the minimum donation amount is $1, so you can't put just 19 cents in. So if anyone does want to toss $1 towards that, we would be hitting one of our biggest donation incentives yet. We needed $150 and we're at $149.81. So yeah, that is an incentive for Helix to do an advanced run of Super Monkey Ball during the Super Monkey Ball block, which will be going on at the very end of tonight.
Nice. Yeah, Super Monkey Ball is like, I think it's super impressive, like all the speedruns of that. It's crazy what the runners can do in those games.
Oh yeah, also bid war for the monkey used throughout the entire block. If you guys don't choose Mimi, you're choosing the wrong monkey.
Alright, so almost coming up on the end here. Just have to fight another hologram here of the ninja character, which is that character you unlock if you beat the game once. Also, time is coming up when the guy starts exploding. There we go, time. Alright, that was a very solid run. Like,
awesome, that was fantastic, man.
I think this might be like the best run I had in the marathon. Having it like a in-game time mid-22 is like super good. So yeah, very proud of that.
Yeah, no, I couldn't see any major mistakes in that one. That was a brilliant run. How many deaths was there in the end? Was it just the one?
I think I died like 5 times actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I messed up a bit in Mission 5. I messed up the strat and that cost me a whole lot. So yeah, that's $25 I have to donate.
$5 per death, $25. If anyone in chat wants to match that, I myself might match that. Although I don't know if it's bad form to donate during your hosting shift or not. But who cares? It's $25 is $25.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Blazing Chrome. It's a great game. If you have like any love for Contra or like any Contra-like games, just get this game. It's super good. And yeah, if you're interested in speedrunning this, you can join our Discord if you check out the speedrun.com page for Blazing Chrome. We have a link there. And yeah, we love to see more people joining. We're a pretty small community, so having more people is always fun. But yeah, I think that's it for me. So
all right, thank you very much, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was very fun.